Right now, I'm gonna break down the reason why you cheat on your girl using slavery. Like, tap in. Stay with me. Stay with me.
I already know it's gonna be cold.
So, when slave owners came to America, they obviously enslaved Africans, but they saw themselves as these Christian, upstanding men. Like they saw themselves as men of God, God-fearing men, like elite men, right? And somehow they were still, raping and brutalizing, beating, enslaving, starving, killing, murdering, committing genocide against a whole race of people, right? Who did nothing to them, but they saw themselves as great men. How is that possible? Right? So to make that possible, it's this thing that we call cognitive dissonance. You have to tell yourself something that validates your behavior to make your behavior and your self-image align, right? So when your self-image is one thing and your behavior is opposite of that, you have to lie to make them make sense to yourself. That's what we call cognitive dissonance, right? And the lie was that Black people were not human, that we were 3/5 of a person. That validated in their minds why we are able to do this to these people, but still be upstanding Christians, because they're not people. The Bible say we can't do this to people. People are created equal, but they're not people. So it's okay, right? That's the lie. So what's it got to do with you cheating on your girl, right? A lot of times as men, we see ourselves as good men. We see ourselves as good men because we provide, we protect, we show up, we're reliable, we fixing everything around the house, we great fathers, we on top of our kids. You know what I'm saying? The kids got straight A's, she got everything she need, And we say, you know what? When it comes to this cheating shit, that's just how niggas are. I'm a man. That's how I'm wired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the animal kingdom, man. Anytime you got to compare yourself to an animal to validate your behavior, you probably walking the wrong path in life. You know what I'm saying? So today, the discussion is going to be around cognitive dissonance. What are the things that we tell ourselves to validate false self-images that we have? What are the ways that we look at ourselves that our behavior does not align? And what are the things we tell ourselves to settle that?
If you lazy, you waking up at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon and shit like that,
Popping bottles,
you're setting the tone for everybody because you're the leader.
popping pills,
That's just what comes with being a man.
popping bitch ass niggas.
I don't want nobody making decisions over my life except me. Not a woman, not a judge, not an officer, not no motherfucker body.
When them bullets hit him up, look like son had a seizure. Run up, give it up, you know the procedure. I be sipping Jack and honey.
I don't think nothing can make me feel like a man. I don't think nothing can make me not feel like a man.
Chains on my collar.
You can't take the benefits of being a man without the responsibilities.
Give you niggas halos, all God in the king.
All right. Welcome back to Roses Idea, man. I'm your co-host, Terry Roseland.
I'm Jones.
We got a special guest today, man. Before I introduce our special guest, we got to let y'all know, man. For one, y'all listen to the best show in the world. For two, we are 2 men, today 3 men, 4 men, Rel is always here, walking the path of self-improvement, man. We invite y'all to walk that path with us. And we understand that everything is not our fault, but if you blame yourself, you make better decisions, man. I guess today, you want to introduce him? No pressure.
No, you're gonna introduce him, but I have something to say. So I was preparing to. So go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna say something.
Oh, okay. I guess today, man, is you might know him as a West Side Chicago artist, right? She's a Chicago artist. I ain't like this nigga was limited to the West Side. He was doing this motherfucking thing at the end of the day. However, over the course of the last few years, man, we had him on a pod a couple years ago. Over the course of the last few years, I've been watching, I've been seeing the content he putting out, and there's been a ton of growth. And I don't even know where he started, where the journey started, but I could just tell when niggas talking, when niggas saying certain shit, I'm like, yeah, this nigga has grown. This nigga just went through something, came up out of something, and he on a different trajectory in life. And I feel like he been talking the way we've been talking at Roses I Did, and it made sense for us to have him on the show, man. So Stunt Taylor, man, welcome to Roses I Did, bro.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Definitely, and we definitely vet our guests. It got to make sense. It got to make sense. So when you came up, I'm like, absolutely. And another thing, y'all know I'm gonna always big up my guy. This nigga is one of the coldest storytelling, analogy having niggas. Like, bro, I've been sitting next to bro in front of the camera for about 2 years and just as friends since 2020. And I don't get used to it. Like, you know, like how when somebody close to you, you don't really see their greatness and shit like that. Nah, man, I got the best motherfucking co-host.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you,
the
brother.
nigga cold, man.
I appreciate that.
For sure.
I accept those flowers, man.
For sure.
So today, man, is a great day. Y'all know why it's a great day?
We woke up, damn it.
We here, nigga. Like, what you mean?
Sure.
There's a lot of shit could have happened today, man.
Nah,
A
for
lot
real.
of shit could have went wrong, man. There's 4 niggas in here who woke up in 4 different places and had 4 different type of days, man. And we all ended up in this bitch safe and sound. And it's a beautiful day because of that.
They got hit by a bus this morning.
Who?
You know, I seen
A nigga somewhere got hit by a
Somebody
bus.
No, I seen it, yeah.
Oh, you saw a nigga
seen
get hit by a bus today?
100%.
Damn.
Yeah, so yeah,
I'm trying not
grateful.
to laugh because that was so left.
But
You
I'm
can't
go-
just say
I'm
shit
sorry.
like that. Was he okay, bro?
It's like
Is the
like
nigga okay?
remember that podcast? Every day for summer.
I thought you were just saying
I know
it like
exactly
in
what you're
general.
talking about.
I thought you were
this
saying
was-
like somebody somewhere got hit by a bus.
Nah, this dead ass, yeah, nah, but
Damn, that's sad.
but this is the thing. The bus driver saw him. He stopped. Dude got up and walked away.
Yeah.
But he did. That bitch hit him. He flew.
He got up and walked away.
He got to walk.
He tweaked. I would have
Tweaked.
pissed right on myself. Brain injury. Cash
Shit,
me the fuck out.
All type of shit, bro.
Cash me the fuck out.
I wouldn't have got up.
I'm
Yeah,
damn
nah,
near
I
slow
didn't say
now.
that.
Like I would have got up and collapsed
CTA?
again. Like,
It was CTA?
It was a bus company.
nah, damn. All right. Hey man, how was your week, bro? And you can't talk about work.
Okay, cool. Shut your ass up. Don't
You
limit my
can't talk about
happiness.
work every time, man. You more than it's more than life. It's more to your life than that. nigga.
Nah, for sure.
Tell us how you doing.
Mentally, I'm great. Spiritually great. And you gotta, I feel like after you get what you want, you know, typically a lot of people, you would kind of, because before you had what you wanted or you struggling with some shit, like you was really leaning into God or whoever you believe in, whatever, you praying every day, all that type of stuff. And after you get it, you kind of like lean back. And I've done that before in my faith journey, you know what I'm saying? Super praying hard and, you know, I get what I want. And it's like, I forget a little bit. Nah, I just been on like a grateful train, even after I got what I wanted, whatever case may be. But yeah, I'm good. Trey, he's getting a little bit better. He inspired my my segment later on. So I'm happy, man. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm good. I don't got no complaints, man.
Okay, cool.
How was your week?
My week was decent, man. Today we did a press run. We did like a little mini press run, man. Me and Carter. Carter was on the news. My son, he was on the news for he's DJing an event Saturday, and the event got covered. They had Carter on Fox News this morning. It was funny because it was live.
Oh wow.
And he was zoned the fuck out. Like he wouldn't even pay attention at all. The lady asked him a question. He like, he off guard. I'm like, bro, how you zone out in a fucking 5-minute news interview? Like, what's going on, bro? It was crazy. That shit was just funny as hell. But that was a great experience for him, man. He was scared as fuck leading up to it. After he excited to say, like, I'm famous. I'm gonna tell my friends at school. They finna all be sitting. So it was like, man, we gotta have that conversation. Like, bro, like if they ain't want your friend before, bro, they ain't your homie now. And don't be surprised if a couple niggas hate on you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let it happen first and then talk to him about it as it go. I went on WGN News today as well. Crazy coincidence that we both was on the news on the same day. I went to WGN News to talk about the incident with the young lady who was attacked. Her and her kids were attacked by a group of kids at Oroville Bright Elementary School. National news story, more dark light on Chicago or more shadow on Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago is such a beautiful place, bro, but it's like people outside of here just look at it like it's a hellhole and stuff like that. Stuff like that don't help. But we went on the news to talk about it today, and it was a great conversation. So yeah, tune into that, man. I think that's coming out Saturday. So yeah, tune into that.
I noticed on well, I'm gonna remember that. How was your week, bro?
It was good, man. I'm in father mode right now. That's it. Just building my family, man. That's it. You know.
What goes into building a family?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you ain't cut me off. First off, being God led, like what you said. You get I got what I want.
Yeah.
And I kind of slack off for the praying. Well, I pray with my kids every day faithfully.
Mm-hmm.
I call them literally every day faithfully, and I pray for them. But me praying myself,
Yeah.
I do, but it's not as strong as it was when I needed something.
Yeah. That's not. That's
And
natural too.
That's called backsliding.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm crucifying myself because I'm not doing right. And I know deep down inside, I'm not doing right.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a black man, like you said, you got to blame yourself and take the accountability and be better.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm here. My kids, our sons got the same name.
Carter, for real?
Carter, yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's on 11?
Yeah, 11.
My son will be 11 in January.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
A C?
So,
Okay.
C.
Okay, my son's like, I do the K. You know?
See, that would have been wrong. That would have been wrong. But his OG was like, nah.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I'm blessed, man, and I'm happy. I probably have been the happiest I've ever been in my life.
That's man, that's a great thing to be able to say, bro. I'm happy as I ever been
in my life, man.
That's crazy.
When I hear happy, like what I meant, when I said it, it's like, and it means different. We at the age that we at, it's like peaceful. It's like kind of everything's aligned right now. I don't have no crazy, like I'm low key content. Still got your goals, your aspirations, but I'm happy where my feet is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful.
One quote that's one of my favorite quotes, man. Happiness is a decision, not a destination.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really a decision. You could not be happy right now. It's certain. I know it's certain because we are all human. I'm pretty sure there's stuff going on in life right now that you could choose to lean into and focus on and be like, damn, shit fucked up. Well,
yeah.
Like being happy is literally a choice. Like you literally hit a level of maturity, and there's some levels of things you have to have in order, like security wise, typically like finances or family, and you got access to your kids and shit like that. That you could say like, all right, I'm happy now, and the rest of that shit. Fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
That's happiness, bro.
Yeah.
It's not like a place that you get to, like that everything got to be right. Cause it's something always gonna be, and it's your mind state just not leaning into the bullshit.
It's always a level, like you said. Like I ain't gonna lie, I want some more money.
Mm-hmm.
I want a bigger house.
Yep.
I want my dream vehicle, and I ain't got it yet. But I'm happy.
Yep.
Cause I got a vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, everybody ain't got a car.
Yeah.
I got a place to live. Everybody don't got a place to live. So it's be grateful, but also work harder. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
I do want more, but
You know who Andrew Tate is?
no, I'm not familiar.
No. All right. This is a philosopher, like type.
Don't
thing.
call that nigga no philosopher.
I probably
bro.
seen him. I see
And
everybody
I
on the
don't fuck with
internet.
him.
That's what he
Tate.
considered himself.
I don't
as.
give no
I'm
fuck.
like,
Don't call that nigga no. He cold though.
He cold.
Who is he?
I ain't gonna say
how
he
do you
cold because
describe
he
him?
say some crazy shit sometimes.
He say some crazy shit, but I feel like
He's an influencer. He used to be a kickboxer, but he's a very he presents himself as this very extremely masculine guy. He preaches masculinity and personal development and things like that. But it's in a very like abrasive way.
Okay.
So it is entertaining. Sometimes he gonna be one of them niggas that he's so abrasive that like you might
miss the message.
You might agree with 90% of what he say, but that 10%, you gonna be like, I definitely gotta stop fucking with this nigga because he's wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he be going too far sometimes.
Yes, he
but
does. He does.
He makes a lot of good content that I enjoy as far as
Man,
like just
truly, and
the way
that
you look
10%,
at life,
look, it's one of them things I'm trying to ignore, but like, because of the 90s so strong and solid, I really feel like if the average young man with no direction, followed his account and would just listen to what he said, they gain a better perspective on, masculinity, manhood, and that type of stuff. But I brought him up because we was talking about, you said you want more money, you want more house or whatever the case may be. And he's like a billionaire. It's not verified because he's from Romania. But he's a billionaire.
Okay.
And he was like, man, I'm reminiscing. And this footage of when he was poor, him and his brother, so he came up kickboxing, and there's a bunch of videos before they had money. And he was like, once you get to that certain level, it's such beauty in not having these things and going after it. He's like, I have everything. Like nothing moves me. Like I don't like anything that you could possibly think of. I got it. I did it. I experienced it. But he's like, I was reminiscing to where before we had the house. I'm saying we grinding, we working hard, we going through challenges, we hitting goals, we hitting milestones, and just that journey and that character building and just that process, it was joy in it from not having it to working hard and getting it. Now you earned it. He's like, now that I have everything, it's like it's hard to, find that type of passion and drive and appreciation again or whatever. So say that to say, as we want things, like one day we gonna have what we want. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the things that we checking off and everything like that, we gonna have that shit. Cause we the type of men that's just gonna have it. It's gonna take time or whatever. But when right now, let's enjoy pursuing it while where we at. So
I hope I never feel that way, but I don't think I will, man. I think I got like real passion for the things I do. And I think, remember when we talked about success and numbers and shit, and we was like, oh, we moved the goalpost this year from like getting 100,000 followers on TikTok or getting a certain amount of downloads to like how many people are we gonna help this year? You know what I'm saying? How many kids can we get into trade schools, into college and shit like that? That'll never not. You get what I'm saying? Like the numbers, like, cause you could get the crazy following and the money, but when it comes to helping people, for one, is insanely gratifying, and for two, it'll never not be a new challenge.
The only way to gain fulfillment is through serving.
Yeah,
like that feeling that you get when you help somebody, you get somebody out of a bad situation, you put somebody on, anything that you do for other people that better them life, it's a feeling that you get that's so fulfilling and makes you want to do more. You can't get that feeling from achieving things.
Yeah,
like, not for yourself. You know what that feeling is called?
What is that?
The Holy Spirit.
Okay,
that's what it is. That's what the Bible speaks about.
Okay,
I'm a firm believer of God and Jesus Christ. So
Same.
That's what I practice. That's what I listen to. When all he preaches about, all these books preach about is helping, not being stingy, helping, doing for others. If you see somebody poor, give. Don't expect anything in return. That's all it preaches about, and that's the feeling. That's the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit moving within you. That's why we do the things we do. The trade school, the kids, the knowledge and stuff that we got. That's why they do that. It's the Holy Spirit, man.
Beautiful.
Absolutely, man. Let me see if I got some voicemails. See what they talking about this week, man. Hope it's some fire shit. Last week we went in on that young lady.
We did. I hope she's still listening. Sorry.
From us. She like, nigga, I'm not fucking with y'all.
The voicemails be funny, man.
Damn, I forgot we went in on her.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Hey Terry, hey Jones. So I'm looking for some advice on whether I'm being cold and I'm acting from an unhealed place, or if I'm justified in how I'm coping with the situation. So basically, I'm 24. My dad's been absent for my entire life. What most would call a deadbeat. He never provided for me, protected me, showed up for me in any way. When my parents split, when I was a baby, his parenting ended right along with that. So fast forward 24 years, he was diagnosed with cancer. Despite his absence, I still decided to show up for him because my other 14 siblings want nothing to do with him because he was absent for them too. But I feel like as of lately, he's been feeling entitled to my presence, and I don't like that. So he's been telling me things like, oh, nobody is checking on me, and he's not doing well. But when I ask him, what does he mean? Like, can you give me context on what not doing well means? Because cancer is broad. It can be different stages. Is it stage 1, 2, 3, 4? Like, I need to know these things as your daughter so that I'm not left in the dark unexpectedly. He refuses to tell me anything. So not only am I unsure on how to show up for him, I'm unsure of if my feelings are justified, because I feel like he was a deadbeat and I don't have to do a damn thing for him and I don't have to check on him. But I also don't want to be cold because if something happens to him, I don't want to have that guilt on my heart. I also feel like it's a lot of pressure on me specifically because my other 14 siblings aren't there for him. So he's looking at me because I'm the only one who actually deal with him and communicate with him. And all of that weight is falling on me because the others don't deal with him. So I just want to know if I pull back from him a lot. I forgot to mention that. I pulled back from him a lot. I stopped texting. I stopped calling. I stopped checking on him. I stopped going over there because being around him started to trigger me. It started to bring up like unresolved feelings and unresolved trauma of his absence and the things that I had to deal with because of his absence. So I want to know if my feelings are justified. Sorry, I had an alarm. If I'm being cold, like, I just really need some perspective on this. Cancer can go a different way fast. If you've ever dealt with anybody who had cancer, you know that. So I just want to know that. Thank you so much for even listening.
I'm either 100% the right person to talk about this or 100%
Yeah,
the
let me
wrong
go.
person.
Let me go
Go
first.
ahead.
First off, your feelings are definitely valid.
Mm-hmm.
Feelings are valid 100%. I want to say it's Exodus 20, chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy mother, thy father, thy days may they be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. So basically, honor thy mother, thy father. Your feelings are valid. He was a deadbeat. He didn't show up for you. So that is triggering certain things to you. And so that feeling that you feeling, because you're serving him right now, like you're being there for him, you're showing up for him, knowing that he didn't show up for you in any way. So your natural human instinct is to kind of resent him for that and to question, like, I ain't got to do this for you, et cetera, the case may be. But I'm going to say this because this is like the right thing to do, but I don't know. It's different because I love my mom and dad. It's a different dynamic, but I understand where you're coming from. I would say if you are a believer, just serve God and just do your due diligence and your duty to honor your mother and father. Now, I'm not saying overextend yourself and, just burn out or whatever the case may be. Kind of like not look at it like you helping him out or, and you obviously said that if he did pass away, you would feel away. So it's some love there. I would just say do it to a capacity that you can handle. If you feel like it's too much, if you feel like it's taken away over from you, just make sure your heart is pure while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my advice on it.
This could be a whole episode, man.
It could. I think, and you are a good person to speak on this.
I might not be. Because it's too close to home type thing. Like I might not be able to give like unbiased. I don't know. I'm just gonna say follow your conscience and not your pain. Like just let your conscience lead you. Because at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do, once he's gone, you have to deal with how you feel about how you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And can't nobody change that. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Jones and whoever else you could call and say, hey, you valid for feeling this way and you shouldn't have to show up him. And if he doing you like this, then walk away. Okay, cool. And you might be that pain and that hurt might make you feel like that's what I really want to do anyway. And they might validate you in doing that. And then you walk away. And when he leave, when his clock run out, however you feel, can't nobody, the people that you called that told you to do that, they can't carry that load for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel fucked up because you feel like you did wrong and you should have been there, or you just feel wrong, like it's some people in your situation who naturally feel like fuck that nigga and they don't care.
Yeah.
And like it does not bother them. That's not who you are.
Yes.
That's just not who you are. So you gotta follow your conscience. Like, because you ain't gonna be able to you can't rewind the clock and do the shit different.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think if he passed away and you really, something in you makes you want to be there. If he passed away and he was there the whole time, as uncomfortable as it may be, I don't think you're gonna look back and regret that.
Yep.
What I do think you're gonna look back and regret is letting people convince you that it's okay to not be there, even though something you wants to be there, and he passed away and you wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. And that's coming from somebody who struggle with the same thing and who like it's the exact same way. And I don't really be knowing what to do, and I be feeling guilty for not being there or for not showing up more. And then but I do be there in ways to where it's like I'm not gonna let shit go bad with y'all. I'm gonna save y'all regardless of what the fuck happened, even though I feel like I shouldn't have to. But my conscience will kill me if I don't show up. If I don't follow my conscience and show up in the way that I feel like I should, then that shit gonna eat at me.
From what I heard,
I know that.
It's not in her to not be there.
Yeah.
I don't think you have it in you to just be that cold and whatever. You feel a way for sure, but
yeah,
like your heart, spirit is like, man, something is telling you to still show up.
Yeah. And it's some people you will get on Twitter, you'll get on the internet, and you will see people be like, yeah, I ain't talked to my mom in 40 years. Fuck her. I ain't talked to my daddy in 40 years. Fuck her. And I be seeing the same shit. And I'd be like, damn, I wish I could be like that. But that's not who I am. I just don't feel that way, gang. Like, no matter how much I sin, you can feel free to chime in whenever you want to jump in, bro.
I didn't want to cut you off.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
So young lady, my father, I'm 36. My father's never been in my life. So what you felt, what she said, he has cancer.
Yeah.
So what you fail to realize is that he's already suffering from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your father. He gave you birth. He everything that you live right now is because of that man. Regardless if you don't like him or not. Regardless if you don't forgive, you won't make it to heaven. You must have a forgiving heart. If you can forgive these niggas and these bitches and all these motherfuckers that do you dirty too, you can forgive your father, because a sin is a sin. I can steal a Snicker bar and you can kill somebody, and in God's eyes, it's the same thing. So forgiveness is the key to heaven. Forgiveness is the key to life. If you do not forgive, you will not proceed. And the line to heaven is very long. So you don't like him, you got to find forgiveness in your heart. He's already dealing with cancer. Now, I can say if he was rich on a yacht and a boat, money flowing, and you just being ignored, but he's suffering. God forbid he passed away tomorrow and you don't get those exact words that you want to get out. Go talk to your father. Tell him how you feel. And you don't got to hate him. You ain't got to talk to him, but respect the fact that he's human and he's still here, and forgive him, because once they gone, you can never write that story again with your father.
It's over.
So forgiveness is key. And again, I'm in my 30s and my father has never been for me. And that's one of the main reasons why I love my kids.
Yeah.
For sure. So hope that helped you out, young lady.
That was heavy. That was tough, man. Yeah, I hope I hope it all get better for you. I hope it work out.
For sure.
And this is life. This is adulthood. When you're young, you a kid, there's so much shit that you blinded from, so much shit you sheltered from. Life just seems so simple at times. But hopefully that's your childhood. But you get to be an adult, it ain't no more like
deal with shit.
It ain't like a whole lot of black and white decisions no more. It ain't a whole lot of right and wrong no more. It's a whole lot of gray fucking area, bro.
You don't get redos when you're an adult.
Yeah.
You don't get redos.
Yeah.
You don't get another chance.
Yeah.
It's rare you get another chance to make something right.
Yeah. And you got to just really follow your conscience, because a lot of decisions you're making as an adult, it's not a right or wrong. It's not just as simple as like, this is right, this is wrong, it's black. It's
about how that decision is going to affect you. How you going to be able to live with yourself and have peace within yourself after a decision you make. Because you can make the quote unquote right decision, but it doesn't sit right in your heart, and that can disturb you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right and wrong is going to be subjective in a lot of cases. It's just about what is the decision that I need to make that's best for me and my peace.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Absolutely. That's tough. Real, how was your week, man?
Shit, my week was good. I've been in school, so shit, it's my 3rd week. I just finished. I got 2 more weeks in this block. Probably take a test and shit like that. So, but other than that, I've been put up out the way. I've been cool.
So it's the end of block 1, and then you go to block 2?
Yeah, that's how it's posed, but they started me in block 3, and I don't know what block I go to after this. So
what happened to block 1 and 2?
Yeah,
you must test it good. I don't know what you do. But
he need to go do 1 and 2 for what he do.
I gotta do all 4 blocks of my generals before I go to the new shirt.
Cool.
So I'm gonna still be in that navy shirt until I finish all 4 blocks. So I'll probably go block 1 next, but I still gotta do 1, 2, and 4.
I ain't gonna lie, if you was able to just skip 1 and 2, I was gonna be a little worried, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No. What is it that you do, if I could ask?
I'm in school for aviations.
Ah, okay.
Worked on airplanes and shit like that.
Cool.
So he need to know everything.
You need to go back to block 0.
No.
We gotta hop on that motherfucking plane, man.
Shit. I don't even know how to open the door on the motherfucking plane.
It's been cool. Shit, we got to start the airplanes today and shit like that. Got inside, little dry runs and shit like that. So
that's
cool. Let you drive that motherfucker? They gonna let you drive that motherfucker one time?
No, not right there. Hell no.
That's cold, man. That shit is expensive too.
It's definitely that shit down there $3,000 a block. And we got 17 blocks
Oh.
before we graduate.
For real?
Yeah.
3,000. How many weeks is it a block?
5. I'm on week 3 of my first block. I got 2 more. So it's 5 weeks per block. 17 blocks. So that's
how many black brothers in there with you?
It's all black brothers in there. Right there on, I ain't gonna say where my school at, but it's a
that's cold.
It's full on, man.
God bless you, bro.
That's crazy. I wouldn't expect him to say that.
No,
I thought you would be like 1 or 2.
It's like 3 of them in here.
No, It's
majority black.
Majority black, and it's all niggas that look like me. Everybody in their hoods, dreads,
That's
ski masks.
Trying to better,
yeah, you
trying
can
to better
see it. Yeah,
themselves,
you know
man.
how it is. Everybody
That
looking
shit
at.
fire.
I don't know you. You don't know me. What's up, bro? You know everybody's trying to be better though, but you could tell like it ain't no bullshit. But it's definitely
Y'all
hard.
niggas gonna be like brothers in it. So y'all all gonna finish at the same time.
Majority like whoever starts together, like I say. So everybody that started in November with me, then they're gonna graduate the same day. But I'm in class with them, the niggas that's been there since July, so they gonna be graduating March of 27 type shit. So it's just like different classes. Because my little brother started in December, so he gonna be graduating July, August of the 27 type shit. So
You just triggered a thought.
See how when you do some positive shit, you probably finna say the same. Hey, go crazy. My bad. Oh, I ain't gonna cut you off.
Look,
man.
that's why
Go
we
ahead.
both on the same show. This is why who you around is so fucking important, man. It's so important, bro. Before you started aviation, little bro wasn't thinking about aviation school.
Yeah.
That's why who you hang out with is a reflection of where the 5 people that's closer to you is gonna be a reflection of where you gonna end up. That's why, like, when you see, you know what I'm saying, our youngins out here, you know, who they in a certain circle on the block or whatever, ain't everybody around them doing that. And man, it's just your circle is so important. And then if you are in a circle like that, I don't know, I don't think them niggas listen to our show. I hope they do. But if you are a young man and you in a circle right now, and all your homies, y'all kind of like not on the right path or whatever, and y'all, you know what I mean. You may have to be that one to go do something productive. You're gonna pull somebody with you, 1 or 2, and y'all, man, like the company you keep is so important.
Shit like this, then it give me tears of joy. I'm not gonna cry right now, but shit like this, then it give me like tears of joy because like niggas don't be understanding, bro. We talk about like doctors saving lives, like you literally saving lives, bro.
Seriously,
like niggas be walking paths, and it ain't not saying that a nigga was in the streets and a nigga was going, nothing bad was gonna happen to a nigga, but even if a nigga just wasn't gonna try to get more out of life, because if you don't try to improve, where do you end up? Like we gonna be 60 one day.
You're gonna be 60.
You gonna wake up one day not able to do better and be looking back like, damn, I wasted a lot of time. I'm fucked up now. It ain't shit I could do about it. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 60. I'm in debt. My credit's go fucked up. My body fucked up. I can't really get no good job. My education ain't where it's supposed to be. Yeah, you fucked up. Like, and I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. And it's just like, I be telling the shorties I be riding around with, like, bro, like, look at this nigga on the corner. Look at this nigga walking down the street. You think that this nigga just woke up like that? That nigga was in high school just like you. Probably had a bunch of whatever he was doing. Like, that nigga had a chance and a choice every day, just like
that wasn't a decision. I mean, it was, but that wasn't his destination. I tell you that. He didn't plan like I'm gonna be a bum.
Series of bad decisions. So.
A lot of men don't go towards a lot of men. I don't want to call niggas, but a lot of us, bro, wake up and do not go to the destination that God got for you.
Yeah.
And this what I say, even in Chicago, even for myself, I'm gonna say this on record. I shouldn't have been in no game. Mm-hmm. I chose to do that shit. Yeah. That was probably the silliest shit I ever did. Mm-hmm. But my mom didn't and my aunt didn't put me in position to have the gangbang. Mm. Just to piggyback what y'all said.
Yeah. I
gangbang because of the company that I kept.
Yeah.
I was the football player at the good school. You know what I'm saying? And all my homies is on the block. It's my block. I'm from this block. And shit, they doing what they doing, and I picked it up. Even I was going to school every day.
Yeah, the influence was stronger.
It was still there. Went to college, still came home, messed up. Yeah. Graduated, still messed up.
Yeah,
you gotta completely let go of the company.
Yeah,
absolutely. You gotta 100,000% let go. You cannot keep that company and keep this company and think that your mind and the magnitude of life is gonna balance out.
Yeah,
it'll never.
For sure, man. So your ripple effect then hit your little brother already.
Yeah, for sure. And just even like, not to cut you off, but even the type of knowledge, like I say this shit all the time. Like shit, this shit really come from being up under y'all ass for the last 3-4 years, nigga. I tell you this shit all the time, nigga. From podcasts and watching before it was nigga story time with Terry Rose and all the way up into engineering and recording. This shit has been a long journey for me. So this shit, like you say, shit just being around y'all, it was like bound to happen. It was bound to fall into some type of good shit, you know?
That's
so
what's up.
Shit, from
kudos,
that,
y'all.
everything around me just been
For sure.
Going
And
up.
I see how you keeping him with you now because we was just at the other spot and I was surprised all day. I'm like, damn, I was surprised to see y'all, but I was surprised that you bought him. Not that you wouldn't, but I was just surprised to see him. So seeing how you keeping him and your ripple effect hitting him and your ripple effect, if it's hitting him, he a grown man. Imagine how it's gonna hit your kids and they gonna look at you like, oh, my daddy do, let me, you know what I'm saying? Imagine how, and now he got a ripple effect too.
Yeah.
His own. Like and that's gonna hit whoever it hit. Yeah. That he doing some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just
it's so much. It's a chain of just
it's a chain
changing
of shit,
lives.
bro.
Can I ask you a question,
shit, bro?
Yeah, what's what?
You how much of God do you have in your life?
I'd be like 75%. I ain't gonna say I be slacking when it comes to like being in tune with God or whatever the case may be, but I got a strong foundation with that. Family wise, and just like, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, mother goes to church all the time. My kids go to church all the time. I ain't gonna say I just been lost in the sauce, you know, with the world and just dealing with Chicago. So
That'll do you any black brother. I can only speak for us because that's the only color that I am.
Right.
But while you in aviation school, God bless you, bro. If you put God in aviation school with you and you sow seeds and you listen to the word, I promise you, everybody in the class you with, you're gonna bypass them. Cause nothing in the world that we do, if God is not involved in it, it will never make sense. Cause the devil can bless you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't gonna know. You're gonna think, but it's not. Not one time did you thank God for being here. Like you literally in tears, crying, listening, talking. And when you get that inside of you, then it's different. That's why I stopped doing what I was doing, music. I went closer to God because that's what he told me to do. I gave up everything. That's happiness. I gave up the money, the cars, the fame. People don't even talk about me no more in Chicago. It's cool. But God was like, hey, man, I need you to do this first. And then you can go back to doing what you're doing. But if you don't do this, you will never get to this destination.
That ain't going to work out for you.
What they said, if you can amplify God 100% in your life before anything, before your kids, before yourself, if he's at the top, I promise you, bro, you're going to be a different skin color. Money going to just be coming out of nowhere.
Fave ain't fair, man.
It ain't, man. So that was on my spirit to tell you that. That's why I wanted to tell you that.
Appreciate it, bro.
All positive, though, man. But I'm proud of you, brother. So keep going, man.
For sure. What time we at?
38.
38. We don't got a lot of time.
We got
like 7 minutes.
No, we good.
Hey,
we got 45. I'm leaving in 45 minutes.
You gonna leave him 40? All right, cool.
Yeah,
so listen, man. Cognitive dissonance. This is a good ass conversation. Cognitive dissonance, right? We talk about the way we see ourselves, and a lot of times the way we see ourselves is based on the best version of ourselves. We give ourselves a lot of grace and a lot of credit. A lot of times we look in the mirror and we tell ourselves that, you know, we might tell ourselves we're doing a little better than what we really doing. We might give ourselves excuses or reasons why, like, nah, I'm really better than that. It's just because of this. I remember in high school now I say, like, I'm smarter than that. I just want to go into class. Well, your dumb ass wasn't smart enough to go to class. You know what I'm saying? Something clicking. You know what I'm saying? So you would give yourself credit where it's not due at times. What's some times that you could think back on your life at times where you had a level of cognitive dissonance where it was like your self-image wasn't lining up with your behavior?
I'll say the first time I like pursued entrepreneurship, whereas I saw myself as like a super ambitious person. That doesn't mean I wasn't. I'm just speaking on how I, saw myself. Super ambitious, whatever I put my mind to, I'm gonna get it done, etc. And I had certain responsibilities in my, business ventures, whereas I'm not doing what I need to do to hit the goals I said I wanted, right? And it's like, that didn't align with who I said I was, but the excuse I made was, I just ain't, fully committed just yet. Because if I put my mind to it, it gets over with. I do whatever I need to do. So I would put it on, I haven't made the decision just yet. When the decision was made, when I went towards it, I wanted to do it, but if I started to slack off, I'm just not locked in, like I need to be. Because if I focus, nigga, it's over. So I could easily say that to justify me being lazy, me procrastinating, me not filing the paperwork, me not doing the taxes, me not keeping up with the receipts, me not doing all of these things. You know what I'm saying? If I locked in, nigga, that shit easy. Ooh. So
let me ask you this: is there some level of a fear that some people fear success? As much as we talk about fear and failure, and what fear and success looks like a lot of times is you saying like, "Oh, I know if I locked in, it'd be this, it'd be that. Ooh, I'd be the most lit nigga in the world." But is there some level of fear that's keeping you from locking in? Because what if you lock in and you're not? And then what? You get what I'm saying?
What if you lock in and you don't?
And you not the lit nigga that you think you is. Like in reality, I think a lot of times we tell ourselves that if I did XYZ, I'd be this nigga.
Okay.
But you're not doing XYZ because in the back of your mind, you scared that if you do everything that you know how to do to get where you want to go and you still not there. That's why I always say like people cry because they run out of tools. That's what tears are to me.
Okay.
A baby cries a lot because they don't have any tools.
Yeah.
So if a baby got a wet ass and they hungry, they don't even know how to talk. So they're gonna cry.
Yeah.
And you're gonna give them what they gonna cry till they get what they want. When they get older, a little bit older, toddler, right? They gonna walk to it, they gonna jog, they gonna do whatever they need to do. When they run out of what they know how to do to get what they want, they gonna cry. It's a grown man. You exhaust all your resources and can't pay your bills. You did everything you knew how to do. Your ass is gonna break down and cry. It's a grown man because you ran out of tools. I think that's what tears are. It's like I have no. So that I guess that's where prayer's supposed to come in at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not religious like that, but like, yeah, it's like you hit that impasse and it's just like,
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
At that time, I don't think at that time that was the case. At that time, it was just like you could compare my like ambition to like Ignorance on Fire. Like I just had a bunch of ambition.
Ignorance on Fire?
Yeah. Ignorance on Fire.
That's what we named the episode.
Ignorance on Fire is better than knowledge on ice. So Ignorance on Fire, I got the drive, I got the ambition. I'm gonna move my feet. I'm gonna get it going, even if I'm not doing it the right way, even if I'm not following the best practices, etc. Versus somebody who got all the knowledge in the world and ain't doing shit. So Ignorance on Fire is better than knowledge on ice, and at that time, that's what it was. But you said something like with the app I'm building right now, right? I've had thoughts to whereas, because I'm speaking highly of this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I've had thoughts of like, damn, what if I like launch it and you know I do everything and it's not as big as I say. Those are thoughts. That's not slowing me down from anything because at this point, just my maturity level, the knowledge that I have, like I know what to do. I'm doing it, so I'm doing it out of faith right now. Like, but back then I probably would have took my foot off the gas a little bit because I probably would be scared of what if it don't show up like that. So to answer your question, that is that's real too. So,
absolutely. Stunt, talk to me.
When I became Stunt Taylor, like I was young.
Who were you before you were Stunt Taylor?
I was a regular black nigga from out west trying to go to the NFL.
Okay.
And when I became Stunt Taylor, man, that was not me.
What age?
22.
Okay.
That was not me.
Yeah.
I was doing things that I knew that I wouldn't do, especially with women, man.
Yeah.
And what you said, like, I knew I was the clean cut guy, the blue collar guy, the guy that's supposed to do it this way, but I did it the wrong way, and I didn't live to my standards. I got a piece of a little inch of fame. A motherfucker knew my name. It was over with. I was in all the hoes' draws at their house on Thanksgiving.
So you took it
kicking it.
Thanksgiving tour?
Man, bro. Yeah. And lying, deceiving, heartbreaking. And I did that.
You said you didn't you knew that's who you wasn't.
I was not that person.
So at 22 years old and you starting to do all of these things, talk about the voice you hear. Like how is that? Because you live in a certain way, but deep down like this ain't. So what was that battle like?
That voice in the back of my head was pulling me away from it, but the voices in the crowd were so strong. Like, come here, Kyle, come here, Stunt. I'm performing, and that's what made me go closer to it. It was only one voice. That one little voice wasn't stronger than that crowd of people.
How did you feel about the movie Sinners? with the main character, well, not the main character, but the singer. and what he was experiencing. His father,
That's-
like, 'cause,
That's what he was experiencing.
that's exactly what he was experiencing. So, like, when you watch that
Regardless-
on screen, how did you?
Regardless of what we think, right? I listen to the Bible. I go by the Bible, even though it was other Bibles wrote before. His father told him, "It doesn't matter what you're doing; it's demonic." So, however God wrote it is demonic. My music is demonic, but God knows my heart. So He know I'm not making music to buy weapons and glorify and killing. I'm buying it because He knows that I love it, just like the young man in Sinners, and he want to get his voice out because he got a nice voice. He could play the what was that, a banjo or guitar?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And he moved away from it. And then when he went towards his music career, he fighting vampires. So basically,
he fighting vampires, but the love or what felt like love, it came instantly.
it
Like it instantly, like, oh damn, like he, you know what I'm saying? It's
the
like,
devil moved faster.
Well, we won't feel good.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the devil moves fast. He moves fast like this.
Yeah.
That's why he felt good. He had that girl, they kissing this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All that gratitude was coming towards him, and his father was like, "Don't go,
But
don't go."
You said
That's a good ass movie.
the
Good
voice-
ass movie.
Oh, for sure. You said the people calling your name, stunt, all of those voices, it was stronger than the one, your
Yeah.
own conscious. And that brought me back to when you said out of your crew, you was the only one who was, kind of going the right path.
Yeah,
So the influence was not the only one, I know it was probably other guys or whatever, but it was the people the other people around you, that influence was stronger to pull you into what they were doing.
and it was still pulling me. It was like the streets, football, rap, and then for some reason that rap career just was pulling me.
Yeah.
And I went to it. So when I mean by like the people out there, like people, fans, and no, like social media, like I had a name. Then you just imagine waking up
22 years old.
22 and you got a hit single
City know your name.
and don't nobody know you, and didn't nobody know you before, but now everybody know you.
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago, nigga, I was just Cal Taylor.
Yeah,
Now I'm Stunt Taylor,
yeah,
and now I'm fucking hoes that wouldn't give me a chance when I was Cal Taylor. Not saying I couldn't get it, but I probably would never even tried.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always feel like I'm him, but it was just coming, man. Money,
It was easy, yeah.
money, women, parties, clothes, fame, cameras. It's like, damn. And that little voice got outshined.
Yeah.
Very demonic, man. And like I said, God knows my heart, man. So it's
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. This is a question of both of y'all.
No. We need an example from you.
yeah. Yeah.
Am I getting drunk right now?
Mr. Storyteller, man. The best storyteller. Come on, man.
Cognitive dissonance. I think my biggest example is my performance with women at the age. I wasn't raised. My parents was married. You know what I'm saying? My parents was married. I never seen my father with another woman. I went into his safe when I was a kid. I hope he don't see this shit. I went into his safe. He has a safe, but it was never. Maybe he didn't know how to work the safe. That bitch is open. What the fuck is the point of the safe? I went in this safe, found a plastic bag full of Polaroid pictures from the night. There's so much hairy pussy in there. Most hairy pussy I've ever seen in my life. Bad chicks though. And I'm going through all the pictures. Like, I hope my mom ain't in this shit. I hope none of this shit is my mom. Because some of it was close-ups of pussies and shit. Some of them was like, you can see that it's not my mom type shit. But it was a lot of hairy pussy in there.
Whoa.
And I'm like, Pops was going crazy. Damn. Like, niggas trying to crack in the 90s was the shit, nigga. Like, it was an NBA damn there. You know what I'm saying? So Pops was, and not saying Pops was, my Pops was not motherfucking Rich Porter at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sold a little crack like that. Everybody wasn't rich. But anyway, I was raised in a family, real family dynamic, as much as, whatever. I know I talk about a lot of the toxic shit that went on, and that shit did go on. But I didn't see a player in my house. I didn't see a playboy around me for real. Like that I wasn't around niggas that was like that at all. I don't know where I picked that shit up at. And that wasn't me. I got hurt. It wasn't me in high school. It wasn't me the 4 years between high school and college. When I got to college, I got hurt. And I realized what I had the ability to do with women. And I leaned into it. And I didn't have boxing no more. And I also seen the validation you get from other men when you have your way with women. And it made me just chase that. And the cognitive dissonance came in at a factor where I looked at myself like a good person. It was almost like if I'm loyal to my friends, you know what I'm saying? If I'm, there for people in my family, then I'm a good person regardless of what I do to a woman. But it's almost like that part don't count. You get what I'm saying?
How the slaves looked at us.
It's like when you look at niggas, when you talk about women, niggas talk about how loyal he is. I'm a loyal nigga. I'm a real nigga. Woo. Cheat on this girl like crazy. It's almost like, do that not count? The whole thought of like, oh, I'm on some player shit. That's another level of cognitive dissonance. I'm telling myself I'm a player. I'm a smooth ass nigga. I'm having my way. I'm faking like I'm taking a shit so I can text a bitch.
That's insane.
That's not player, bro.
That's not player at all.
That's not player. I'm lying to every girl I know, hoping they don't find out. If they do find out, I'm trying to finesse and tell her 10 more lies to get her back. And I gotta sleep with my phone under the pillow. I wake up and reach around for my phone and can't find it. I'm start panicking and shit, like, cause I'm doing so much wild shit. Like, that's not player, bro. I'm putting myself under real stress.
Yeah.
Just to validate myself. Really to other men. Really. Like, really, the root of it was, I don't got this boxing shit no more, and I ain't getting that was the most love I ever got for anything I ever done. And now I start having my way with some chicks, and niggas start like, oh, Carl Terry, we finna have barbecue, tell them to invite the girl, woo. So now it's like, it remind me of that feeling of like, oh, I matter again. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm leaning into women to validate how I feel with niggas. Yeah. Which is crazy. So, and I'm lying to myself the whole time, just telling myself that I'm still a good person. You know what I'm saying? So, and the lie that connected, I think that was my next question was going to be like, what lie connected the dots for you? Like, what lie did you have to tell yourself to make what you was doing okay?
For me, and this, we're gonna leave, because my first example was about business. This one I'm gonna go personal, right? For me to be moved, I can't even get it out. For me to move how I was moving in my 20s, you would think I didn't grow up how I grew up. Mom, dad, sisters, grew up around women, know how to treat them, know how to, all of that. Parents been together, married 30 years, like all this type of stuff. Definitely I didn't see anything of my dad, any inkling of, you know what I'm saying, being a player or anything like that. So for my reputation to be like, oh, you get women, it's like, where did that, you know what I'm saying, come from? So I validated me being, I used to always say, ooh, this is good. I used to always say, I'm good at being, I'm a good man. I'm also good at just being a hoe or whatever. I'm a better man, but I'm just kind of good at this. Like, I'm a relationship type nigga, but I just don't happen to be good at, you know what I'm saying, being a player or whatever the case may be. So I validated it basically by like, when I am with a woman, oh, I'm top tier. All that shit is out the window. I'm not cheating on her. I'm not playing with her. I'm intentional, etc. So because I can lock in when I finally choose a woman, that kind of like overshines what I do when I'm single.
In your mind.
In my mind.
So you validated your looseness with women by the fact that if I do happen to get in a relationship, I know I have the ability to be solid. It's almost like a nigga who smoke weed, who addicted to weed, telling himself like, well, if I want to stop, I can. Right. That type of shit.
Yeah. And you know the similarity with both the business and that? It's just like that. Oh, if I lock in, I'm gone. Yeah. If I lock in with the girl, I'm gone. Yeah. So since I'm moving like this when I'm single, that don't really reflect who I am for real. You know what I'm saying? Because do it really matter if I'm being single? I mean, if I'm in a relationship, if I'm faithful, if I'm showing up, providing, etc., blah, blah, blah. Do it matter? I mean, it kind of is a reflection of your character a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I made up for it in my mind by, you know. Yeah.
Well, mine was, I'm in my 20s. So I got an excuse. I'm a young turnt nigga. So that's my excuse for fucking all the hoes. Cause I'm young. So I know it's wrong, but I'm learning. Yeah. Like, I'm growing up. I didn't grow up like y'all. Right. I grew up with my mama and my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm the only child. I had a cousin, same age as me. I'm in the streets.
And y'all all in one house?
No, well, not all in one house, but we are close. Yeah. We super close. My mama had her own house, but I grew up with those two women.
So you say your cousin?
Yeah, boy.
So it's like your brother almost.
That's my brother. Yeah. We the same. We only 3 months apart. So we grew up together. And our excuse was, or mine's was, man, I'm 21, man. I'm let me get this shit out of my system before I turn my age today. And that's just what it was. Like, I worked so hard to be Stunt Taylor, and women want men that's successful. Shit, I'm gonna fuck all the hoes.
That nigga take full advantage of
That's it. I'm taking
man.
full advantage of it because now I'm successful. What can a woman tell me? I'm 23 on stage with thousands of people. Like, shit, I'm finna get this shit out of my system. And so I lied to myself every day. Like, it's okay to do it in your 20s, but not in your 30s. See what I'm saying? Prepare for you in your 20s. I'm in my 30s preparing for my 40s, my 40s preparing for my 50s. We didn't say that shit when we was 20-something years old. We weren't thinking like that.
Yeah.
That was my excuse because I was young, and my excuse was I ain't know. Ain't nobody taught me.
Yeah.
And I knew it was wrong. Because if somebody did that to my mother or my sister or somebody like a woman, I'd be upset to treat women like that. But I didn't care because, shit, no one taught me. I didn't grow up with a man in the house.
Yeah.
I wasn't taught. So I knew it was wrong, though. But I ignored that part, and that was bogus. So
sure.
I'm paying for it today. So
For sure. Why you say you paying for it?
just like I'm a great man now. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest. I'm faithful. I don't do the things that I used to do, but just your repercussions always find you in some way somehow.
Yeah.
And remember, you asked me earlier. Just make it short. Remember, man, this nigga didn't change.
Yeah.
Why I changed? Because a woman hurt me in my late 30s.
That'll do it.
That'll fuck you do it.
So I invested, and I made the wrong turn.
Yep.
And it hurt. And it hurt really bad.
I was gonna hurt worse
It hurt.
later.
It hurt. Well, I'm past it now.
No, for sure. I'm just saying,
and
like
it's
later
good
in life.
because you could have turned into a red pill nigga.
Yeah,
Nah,
but I wasn't gonna
100%.
do that though.
Yeah.
That's why I know right from wrong. And if I would have got hurt in my 20s, I probably would have been a super animal.
Yeah.
A gorilla, like how we comparing each other to animals.
Yeah.
I would have been humping all type of shit in the zoo. But I'm just being 100.
For sure.
So getting hurt in your 30s is ridiculous, bro. Why the fuck am I getting my heart broken in my 30s?
I'm a grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man.
Sliding in the shower
Nigga,
now.
I'm Stunt Taylor. I got a car, a crib, job. Nigga, I'm loaded. You feel me? Jesus, God that blessed me. I'm loaded. And I'm crying over her. But
humbling.
that's humility.
Yes.
That's humbling. And it's real. Because I actually liked her.
The vulnerability.
I actually do like her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, she hurt my feelings. I need to fix myself.
You know what's so strong? And this is a tangent. And bring me back, somebody,
okay.
please.
I
When it's
got
time to come back, bring me back. That makes life so real
Man.
when you experience that. Because for me, at least, I don't know. Some niggas still be on what they be on.
Yeah.
We look at the Instagram models and what the baddies and whatever we feel like the baddest chick in the world is, or whatever the chicks that we see outside or whatever the case may be. The chick who hurt you might not be the prettiest chick that you ever dated or the coldest.
The realest.
It's just like connection. That shows you the value of connection. Because while you're hurting, while you crying, while you in the shower sliding down the wall,
Man, mad as
it
hell.
might be chicks on your line
Oh, man.
that is, and you supposed to be, oh, I'm fucking all these bad bitches. Because it's like, just as a man, you want to compare, or you want to, like, the validation come from the prettiest, the baddest, But in reality, it's never about that. It's never been about that. It's all about connection. And when you hurt and you fucked up, that's when you realize that the most. That chick I was cheating with, that chick who DM my man, she went through my phone, she saw me DMing all these big booty bitches, she saw all the sex tapes with all the fat asses, None of that shit matter right now.
Y'all need to understand that it ain't y'all just because you look good, your body raw. That shit don't mean nothing. We do not give a fuck about none of that. That girl who hurt me, even though she's good looking, she was the realest of the real.
Yeah.
And you don't get second chances to keep losing good people.
Yeah.
You don't.
You don't get another chance. God is not gonna continue to keep putting the good people in your life.
Well, and we got to reframe that. The girl that you hurt and she left you.
Yes,
Not
she
the girl
left
that
me.
hurt you.
No. I hurt her.
Yeah.
She left me.
Yeah.
Okay. At first, I thought she just blindly hurt you.
No. I hurt her.
I knew what he meant, but
I'm
words
sorry.
mean shit, so we gonna make sure we say it the right way.
I hurt her.
Yeah.
My communication, I communicated wrong, and she didn't even have to say nothing. She said, "I'm gonna call you back."
Yeah.
She ain't talked to me for a whole month.
Damn.
So
Shit.
so she
She did her shoe. I take
so
it back.
so look,
That's emotional manipulation.
look, I'm watching her story.
She tough.
I'm watching the story. I'm at home. My phone rocking. All type of hoes rocking my shit. No, I don't want to talk to her.
You hurt?
Man, she writing like little messages and shit. Like, I'm due for a date. Rose is in the bag. You know how they.
I know.
They play them
And
games.
let me tell you. She probably gonna kill me. Let me tell you. When we did get back into contact,
Yeah.
she said I went on dates. I went on dates. I said, for what? For what? Why? I was coming back. Why? I was coming back. I ain't go outside.
We so funny, bro.
And that's what we mean, man. And you know what I did?
What?
I went to therapy, bro.
Absolutely.
I had to.
I'm a big therapist.
That was the end of my I'm not in that whole phase now, but I had reached the end of it and I still felt it back in my 20s. And I said, you know what? And she told me, she's like, you're fucked up. You need to go to therapy. And that's exactly what the fuck I did.
You know,
Took my ass to therapy.
check this. You say, and she was a good woman.
She's a great
She had
woman.
Great
Yeah.
woman. Let me debunk this. Because a lot of faith people, will say things like, you know what? What's for me is for me.
Man, yeah.
You know, God is going like, well,
Nah.
if it ain't, hold on. If what's for me is for me, it won't miss me, etc. But you guys forget about free will, and you think if it's for you, you just gonna automatically get it. That's not how God works.
No.
Yeah.
It is things that you have to do, and you can do the right thing, you can do the wrong thing. You think you fumbled a good man, right? And since you fumbled him, it's like it ties into the episode. You fumbled him, but what makes it okay is if he was for me, he wouldn't have left. Or
That.
if it was for me to still be here, forgetting the part that you played in you losing whatever. It could be a job, it could be an opportunity, it could be a person.
Yeah.
You play a part in keeping your blessings or repelling your blessings and receiving them.
Facts.
Yes, God has a plan for you. Yes, he has the end in mind for you, plans to give you hope in the future. But if you're not doing what you need to do, you will fumble it.
Yes.
And you can't chalk it up to what's for me is for me.
Do we
You
talk-
fucked it up.
Do we need to talk about religious cognitive dissonance?
Yeah, that's a great.
And I say that because what you just said about how somebody will take it and say, "Oh, if it was for me, it was for me." That's kind of what pushed me away from not religion itself, but religious people, because it's like y'all, not y'all, but like religious people. A lot of people that I hear will take a piece of scripture or whatever it is and put it in whatever context works
Pastors
for
will do
them
that.
at the moment.
You cannot do
that
that.
will make it convenient for them at the moment.
Ignore those people.
And that shit is like, you know, like if it didn't go your way, it was a demon, it was the devil, it was
Right.
it was,
No,
like,
it was you,
just
nigga.
like,
It was
bro,
you,
like
nigga.
what?
It was you.
Like, you know what I'm
You the
saying?
evil. You the devil. It was you. That you could. I tell people all the time, whatever the Bible say, that's what it say. You cannot take it and put it because you went to the club and you got caught cheating. You can't. Well, she won for me. Shit, I got caught. You cannot do that, bro. If you are the bad
A lot of
person.
people use the Bible out of context because you'll have a scripture, and you have a verse in the scripture, and it'll fit your narrative or not fit a narrative, but the context, it was a whole chapter leading up to that scripture that would make it all make sense.
And I feel like that's how, honestly, and I said this on the show before, I'm gonna say it again. That's how pastors preach, though.
That is,
So I feel like if you go to church, you're following what because the pastor's gonna tell you turn to Luke 17,
Yeah.
and he gonna read 4 sentences out that bitch
And tell a
be like,
story.
turn to motherfucking Ruth 12 now. Like we finna skip all the way somewhere else, and now we finna read these 4 sentences, and we gonna skip all this, and we gonna tie this together to make my point. To make my point,
or
though.
reach somebody else out there because that point that he's making is for somebody.
it is.
No. I
Right?
hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that what he just said, that Ruth 12, that was a story that was meant to be told the way it was told. That's why the
Yeah.
nigga wrote it how he wrote
Not
it.
to be mixed.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that was a point that he was trying to make in that story. You took the piece that you needed to make your personal point, and you took the pieces from some other places in the Bible to make your personal point, and you delivered it to the people like it's God word. this is how you felt this Sunday, nigga.
Yeah.
You just got support from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when people who go to church take it and do the same thing, it's like you kind of trained to do that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of trained to say, oh, well, look, the Bible say da 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 da, and even though you're just using this for your convenience, the pastor used the shit for his convenience because he wanted to talk about why you need good credit, and that shit ain't mentioned nowhere in the Bible. So I got to piece together, boom, 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 fix the credit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Go.
Like,
You have to go home and read and do your research.
you have to.
He's telling the story that fits him, but you need to go and read and see how it fits you. Because there's no introduction to the Bible or instructions on how to read the Bible. Because these people in the Bible are thousands and thousands of years apart.
Yeah.
They weren't even in the same timeline. Because half of it is before Christ and the other half is after Christ. And then you got the New Testaments, which I don't listen to.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't fuck with the New Testament?
Nah, I don't. It's the Bible, but it's those other books in the Bible.
Well, the New Testament is just, I thought the New Testament was just after Jesus was born, huh?
Yeah, but
I would say,
or was Jesus born in the Old Testament and then it was
Jesus
the New
was
Testament?
born in like, what was it? I don't want to say the wrong things because the camera's rolling. You
don't got no pressure. No pressure.
Jesus was born like in the very beginning.
Okay.
Like the very, very beginning.
Okay.
Like probably like 1 to 1,000.
right.
Like within that time. I think he was born in that time.
Okay.
The rest of that was way after that, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
The New Testament is a lot of it is way after Jesus.
Way after. That's AD, after death.
Yeah.
So that's when the Romans and all them people was alive. And they, they was ones that was taking stuff out the Bible and putting this and putting that there. King James wasn't no good person. He wasn't a good person. And he got a whole Bible. Because you know why he got the Bible? Because he was the last person.
He was around.
He was the last nigga there.
when it was being written.
So when it was written, he was the nigga in charge.
Sometimes you gotta just stick around long enough, man.
So say we writing the Bible here.
Yeah.
With y'all podcast.
I'm gonna make me important.
You gonna make you important. And that's exactly what they did. But he was the nigga in charge.
Hey.
So he's the like the nigga in charge, basically.
Yeah.
So it was written for him. He was like the king or something. I don't know what he was. He was something. But man, that nigga was the biggest, man. Let me not talk about that guy. He wasn't black, so.
I just found out some disparaging things about Huey P. Newton that like fucked my head up. I'm pretty
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, man. You don't know about, you gotta do your research on these people, man.
You do.
We been forgetting people is people.
It's crazy that you say
Fuck
King
that.
James.
Fuck that people.
You gotta know that what he
It's
the nigga
some-
he talking about that nigga cruel, bro.
That nigga was not. I'm
That
like,
nigga was not
why are
nice.
we celebrating this nigga?
It's a lot
that
of niggas
did
we
these
celebrating.
things?
We should not be celebrating, bro.
Huey P. Newton is one of them niggas, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a woman who is the longest member of the Black Panther, the longest standing member of Black Panther Party. I cannot think of her name right now. She had a husband and everything. And a lot of reports about Black Panthers came from the CIA. A lot of just the documented history, like the shit that people repeat about them.
And we don't
came
believe
from the
shit
CIA.
that they say.
Right. And a lot of it was about them abusing women, like beating women and da-da-da. So it's like, okay, you hear some historical reports about that. It was like, okay, the CIA didn't fuck with the Black Panther Party. So it's like, all right, how much of this is true? And then we have some personal accounts for women who was involved in that who say, I was assaulted in multiple ways, right? So it's like, maybe you say, like, okay, well, that was, the CIA tried to make it seem like that was the norm. That was the culture of the Black Panther Party, was that we about this revolution, but the women in this party is we beating them, we smacking shit out them, we doing this, we doing what we in charge. That's how the CIA put it. But you kind of look at different accounts and say like, okay, some of this shit might have been happening, but it wasn't like that was what the party was on. It was just rotten apples. Man, that was the longest standing member of the Black Panther Party, man or woman. She came out and said that Huey P. Newton raped her continuously and told her if she tells somebody he gonna kill her kids. And it was shit to where like the number, he was on drugs. It's documented that he was on drugs heavy, you know what I'm saying, on coke or whatever it was.
They did
heavy,
hella drugs back in the day.
Hair, whatever he was on. I ain't gonna name different drugs, but whatever. He was on some strong shit. And he used to have like little rage fits and shit like that. And she say, one day she was telling her like, oh man, the numbers messed up. We got the hot lunch program, whatever we got going on, and the numbers ain't right. And you know, it was probably because of him feeding this habit and him with that guilt, he just spazzed out and he just beat the shit out of her. He was beating her and raping her continuously. You know what I'm saying? And this is from her own account. This is not from, you know what I'm saying?
Can I say something? I don't know if I should say this, but another person that we thought was super duper evil.
Yeah.
And now we're finding out in these days that
I know exactly what you're
he
saying.
tried. This man was trying to warn us. Hitler. We were raised and taught he was racist. He didn't like the KKK. All of them did not like black people.
Mm-hmm.
But I got, it's in my phone. I got the documentary behind it. The man said, in so many words, don't believe these, Caucasian people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They are the devil. Israel people they're going to hurt you. And World War III is going to start with us. He manifested that. And it's happening now. The Israel is not the same Israel that's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Israel in the Bible is a person. So the people of Israel now, which run the world, as we know, they got kicked out of 109 countries back in the day because they could not fit. And when y'all go do your research, Hitler, that announcement he made, but it was in whatever culture, I don't know what he is, German. He was saying, he was warning us. He was warning us.
I'm gonna look into that.
Look it up.
Look into it. It's I haven't done enough research to speak the way he's speaking on it.
I heard,
but I've seen the tip of the iceberg he just touched. I've seen all of that. I do feel like I want to, because it's just like when you're so indoctrinated with something, I need a lot.
When I hear Hitler,
like go against
it works so good. When I hear Hitler, I think of an extremely bad person.
That's what we was taught. But
absolutely.
But be realistic. They weren't in contact with black people at all.
Yeah,
they didn't. I'm not saying they didn't kill black people, but the majority of the people that they were at war with was Israel people, like those type of people. That he said it. Hitler was about his constitution and his right. I'm not gonna say he practiced from God, because you're not supposed to kill people. So that's what he messed up at first and foremost. But he was saying, they're gonna get y'all back in the days that we in, and he said it. And it's happening.
Yeah. So it's definitely something I want to look more into.
Y'all look into it, man.
I have I've ran into that. Probably over the last 3 years, I ran into a decent amount of shit that's been like, hey, they was translating speeches and talking about what that group of people was doing in their country, because they let them in the country. They was kicked out of Russia. They let them in their country. They were kicked out of Russia because they tried to kill the king and take over.
Israel.
And they got kicked out and they went to Germany. Germany let them in and they started pushing agendas that's just like, that was crazy. That's what I read. At least. I don't know. But they started pushing agendas that was crazy. And he was like, we got to get them the fuck out of here. And the fact is that they when they go to different countries, they know the law really well. They know banking very well. And they pretty much take over and push their agendas.
They print their own.
Everywhere.
They print anything.
That's the facts that I know of it. As far as like whether Hitler was good or bad, I need to see a lot more, because at the end of the day, he killed a lot of kids.
He was indeed bad.
He killed he killed 2 million people. So I'm not gonna say you feel me.
He was indeed bad, but I'm talking about being racist towards. We were taught that
he hate us.
Yeah, us.
Yeah,
it wasn't us.
Yeah,
it wasn't us. If you look at these KKK people and these people back in the day, I don't know if you've seen that documentary. It's been floating around the internet. Yeah. They was like, we don't not like black people. We don't got problems with them. I know some really good black people. They ain't never did nothing to us. Yeah. No white folks, it ain't us. They into it with each other. And it's what's happening right now. The government is going against each other now. All the Republican parties is going against them now. Now they bagging out. Now they not MAGA no more. Powerful Republican people, powerful MAGA people is pulling away. It's that lady, I forgot that lady name. It's what Hitler said. If that's true, and that recording and that saying what he was saying, it's happening right now.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's definitely something that's worth looking into.
For sure.
It's definitely something that's worth looking into. But yeah, it's a lot of historical figures just in general. It's a lot of historical figures that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
I feel like we good. No, we good. We got about 20 minutes, but
let's go to Patreon.
Okay, in Patreon, we're gonna close out the topic with examples of how we do that in parenthood.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Yeah. You got AMP?
Yes. Speaking of parenthood, so my son, 14 years old, they know, I got a 14-year-old son. And he came to me, and he, I think he heard me talking about the new UFC gym or whatever the case may be. And he like, hey, are you going? I could come to that gym. You gonna start taking me to the gym or whatever? But a while ago, I made a deal. I've been trying to get him to work out since probably like 7th grade. I'm like, probably in 6th, 7th grade around that time. I'm like, bro, you gonna want to start working out. You know what I'm saying? And start off with push-ups, something simple. Just be consistent. Get consistent in moving your body, being active, and getting stronger, whatever the case may be. Long story short, he did not do that. And I've been just continuously planting the seed. So over the last maybe year and a half, he's been showing some interest, but I'm telling him, I'm like, you can't come to the gym with me. I'm like, no. In order, and that sounds crazy with me being the gym nigga, but I'm like, you can start coming to the gym with me when I see you in the house doing push-ups every day consistently. Like, I want to see you doing I want to see what you got, and that's how I know you're gonna be consistent. Mm-hmm. And he like, I bet you gonna see, you gonna see. I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. He brings up working out again, and I asked him, I say, why do you keep stopping? Like, why don't you, you know what I'm saying, stick with it? And he got like a little history of quitting things when it gets hard, which pisses me off. I'm like, why you stopping? And he like, you know what I'm saying? Oh no. I said, you don't have a reason why you're doing this. Like, you don't have a strong enough reason. Because we can all do anything if we have enough reasons to do them. What was your reason to say, I want to work out? In the moment, you was excited about it. You thought it would be cool if I was stronger. It would be cool if I got a little bigger. But there was no real reason attached to it. And I told him, like, for me, when I was small as hell, my reason was I didn't feel good about myself. Like, you probably comfortable or whatever case. And you should be. You're 14 years old or whatever. I think I was in early 20s when it really kicked in. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this. But my point was I had a strong enough reason. So when the days I don't feel like going, I'm going, because my reason for doing it is I need to feel better about myself. I need to get some sense of, you know what I'm saying, a stronger confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm still getting the girls small, but it was something about me that I wanted to do. So I'm like, you got to find enough reason to do anything. So my point is, if you find yourself quitting stuff, starting things, stopping things, you don't have a strong enough reason. You got a business. You would like to do it. It would be cool to chase that degree. It would be cool to start this business. It would be cool to lose the weight. Like, you would like it if it happened, but you don't have a strong enough reason to continue to do it when you don't feel like doing it. And I asked him, I say, because like right now, if you was on the game on Fortnite with Brody and, I named his friends, and I say, yo, it's time to go to the gym. What you doing? I'm gonna ask you. I ain't trying to leave. I'm trying to stay on the game or whatever. But that's an inconvenient time. Like, you just got to drop it and just go handle your business. If you had a strong enough reason to. Right now, the game is more important, which is fine. You a shorty, but I'm just getting him to realize that you need a why to get shit done.
Yeah, ain't enough pain yet. Advice for boy moms this week is actually a question to boy moms. And this is only for boy moms who the father is not involved at all. If the father is just in a separate household, he's involved, this is his job. But for the moms who have to really play both roles, the question to you is, would you rather your son hate you or hate their life? Choose. Would you rather your son hate you or hate their life? What do I mean by that? When your son is young, you know that he's going to be a grown man one day. And even though you know this, you might, because you love him so much, you might not force him to be uncomfortable by doing the things that he has to do, by going to combat sports or being involved in, things that he has to do. The being tight on his discipline, being tight on his grades, punishing him when he needs to be punished, providing those consequences that needs to happen to get his ass in line. because you love him so much, you don't want to see him sad. You want him to enjoy his childhood so much. And you, more than everything, you want him to like you. You want him to love you, and you want to feel it all the time. You know he love you. You don't want to see him looking sad. You don't want to see him with no attitude. You don't want to see none of that. So you constantly compromise. But then when he gets to the real world, he's not strong enough. And the weight of the world crushes him because he don't have no type of resilience. He don't have no type of mental fortitude. He don't have the skills that he needs to overcome obstacles. He don't got the skills he needs to deal with bullies. He don't got the skill he needs to even manage masculine energy. So now he hates his life because he's not strong enough to deal with the real world. He has extreme amounts of anxiety. And he has anxiety because he's scared of life. And like your boy said, he should be scared of life because he's weak. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is fucking real, and his life is heavy, and you got to be able to lift this shit. And some of that anxiety is validated because it's a fucking war out here. Mm-hmm. Would you rather your son hate you or hate his life? The hate for you is going to be temporary. And I say that to be dramatic, just to drive the point home. Your son not going to hate you at the end of the day. He might resent some things that you did. He might feel like his childhood wasn't fun enough because he was on his ass. But I guarantee he going to thank you later. When he become a man and he see that he understand that he got, it's even as much as I talk about my mom and the stress and shit that we, and the fucked up shit my mom did to me, I could still point out things that my mom did, teaching me how to get around Chicago without directions. Like, it's so many women. It's not even about women being able to get in the car with me and tell me like, oh, I feel like it's so dope that you never use GPS. Dude, fuck all that. If my phone died, I know how to get home. Sure. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of people don't.
Black
you know
women
what I'm
are
saying?
awesome, bro.
My mama taught me that. My mama taught me subject-verb agreement without even saying subject-verb agreement. She's like, why you always saying be it? So she used to correct my grammar so much, and that's why I can code switch. That's why I could go on the news and go talk in front of a judge and go do this, and then talk to the guys. Like, I can turn that shit on and off, and it's because my mama really taught me.
That's right.
Like,
that's dope. Yeah,
correct verbiage. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can still point out great shit that my mom did at the end of the day. So prepare. It's hit an age where you got to stop protecting them and start preparing them, because you can't protect them forever. So at one point, you don't want to protect them till they 18, then release them to the world. They not prepared. Yeah. You got to prepare them. You got to stop trying to fight the world for them. Stop trying to go beat up the bully for them and just prepare them to face the bully. You got to do it. If Pop's not around, it's not fair, but it's life at the end of the day. So
for sure.
That's my advice for boy moms this week, man. As we wrap up the show, you got anything you want to tell them before we go?
Keep God first, man. And
you know what I was
keep God first, man. I don't care. Keep God first.
Yeah.
Keep him first. I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't nothing matter. keep him first.
There's a nigga that called into the show one day, and he said a whole bunch of shit, and at the end he was like, keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
That's why everybody started. We thought you was gonna say that.
That's what it sounded like you was going with.
I try not to curse and put God's name in it.
It just
same.
It just
I feel so bad when I do that, bro. I be like,
he called and went right in on us. It was like, yeah, keep God in your life, fuck nigga. Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh,
God knows that guy's heart, man.
Absolutely, man. If you chase anything in life, you already know, man. Keep your foot on the gas. Chase that shit. Decide, plan, sacrifice.
Shoot.
We out.
God in the king.